again, looking at Module 1, Independent Practice. Jumping back in to evaluate how Antony is continuing to be characterized in Act 4, Scene 1. As we continue on and looking at lines 21 through 55, we're going to once again want to zoom in on that charged diction to continue to evaluate whether our previous analysis of his character is staying consistent or if we're seeing some inconsistencies. So as I jump in, I am going to start to go back and look for some of those key pieces of charged diction. I see that first off, he refers to himself here in this idea of, I have seen more days than you, when he's talking to Octavius, which shows me right now that he's really trying to use that ethos that we've talked about in order to show off. And Ms. Bush accidentally highlighted the wrong thing, so going back into this, I'm just going to write it here. So we're seeing right here that ethos. That he wants to be trusted. And then he talks about how they're going to bring glory to Rome. And Octavius stands up for Lepidus here when he says that he's a tried and valiant soldier. So he's trying to show the value in
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri is trying to talk to us, y'all. Stands up for... So really awesome that we have that as well to just refer back to. But here's where we see Antony really use really strong charged diction as we're diving into his main speech and his response to Octavius. So Ms. Bush is going to go ahead and zoom in on those key pieces. I'm going to highlight them. Cool. So looking at these, we really see some strong indication that Antony really has shown another side of his character. And so we want to zoom in on this charged diction and unpack it. So the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, what is this showing us literally? Well, Antony literally says, "So is my horse, Octavius, but I do not appoint him store or profender." So if we're unpacking that, I need to make note here that not only is this charged diction, but that he's comparing him to a horse. I need to ask myself, why would he compare him to a horse? Well, it seems that he feels that once again that he's just a creature to teach, to fight, to wind, to stop, to run directly on. He must be taught and trained. So clearly, when I'm looking at this, I'm going to make note of what he's saying and unpacking that comparison. What does that show me? Shows that he doesn't value him as a person or a leader. Move this over. I don't know if I can. There we go. And now that we have that analysis of his actions, I can begin to say and ask myself, as a great reader, how is this characterizing Antony? What are his motivations? If he's willing to take somebody who is supposed to be an equal partner in power and in leadership, but compares him to a horse, what does that show me now about Antony? Previously, we knew that Antony was a loyal person. He did nothing but praise Caesar. But now he's starting to show a lot more negative connotations. What character traits can you pair to this now? Go ahead and jot those down in your margin note. Why is Lepidus asking? Why is Antony trying to push Lepidus out? That's the question we're going to answer as we jump into our exit ticket.